Tributes are pouring in for Sir George Martin after the death of the legendary music producer who helped shape the Beatles into the world's most influential music force.
I read the news today, oh boy.
The music industry has lost a legend. The so-called fifth Beatle, Sir George Martin, who signed the band in 1962 and produced their era-defining hits, has died at the age of 90. Ringo Starr confirmed the news on Twitter last night, writing, "Thank you for all your love and kindness, George." In a statement, Paul McCartney wrote, "The world has lost a truly great man. He was like a second father to me. He guided the career of the Beatles with such skill and good humor. If anybody earned the title of the fifth Beatle, it was George." George, who was knighted in 1996, was behind a whopping 30 #1 hits in the UK and US singles charts from his output of around 700 records. Along with the Beatles, the Grammy winner also produced Elton John and Celine Dion, among others. He was named by the Guinness World Records as the most successful producer ever, and those influenced by his work are paying homage. James Bay tweeted, "Not many others have done so much for music." DJ Armin van Buuren echoed that thought, tweeting, "Thank you for everything you've done for music." The feud heats up. Kim Kardashian West continues to defend herself against critics, including actresses Bette Midler and Chloe Grace Moretz, who called her out for sharing a nude selfie recently. In a post on her website to celebrate International Women's Day, Kardashian wrote, "I don't do drugs, I hardly drink, I've never committed a crime, and yet I'm a bad role model for being proud of my body?" She continues, quote, "I'm empowered by my body. I'm empowered by my sexuality." But Bette Midler isn't stepping out of the ring either. As we told you yesterday, Kardashian blasted the star for suggesting that Kim would have had to, quote, "swallow a camera to show off any more of herself." Midler responded to the reality star's rant with this tweet, quote, "Looks like anyone can take a selfie, but not everyone can take a joke." Miley Cyrus got in on the drama, calling for a ceasefire. After referring to everyone involved as tacky, Cyrus posted, quote, "Why don't we overly fortunate women come together and try to create and bring jobs to other women in desperate need of them?" Hear, hear, Miley.
Everyone we know will die. You were right all along.
Shailene Woodley returns to a dystopian, post-apocalyptic Chicago for the third installment in the Divergent series, Allegiant.
Nothing to worry about. You're safe now.
BT Calgary's Jill Belland caught up with the star in L.A.
This is a great example of a movie where there are these female characters who are strong. Was that an important thing for you when you initially decided to take on this role?
I wanted to do this role because I was fascinated by Triss's journey, by her starting off weak and then inherently becoming stronger, not because she took some pill and gained superpowers, but because she worked really hard to combat her fear with her bravery and her courage and her strength.
Tune in next week for more revelations from Jill's chat with the stars of Allegiant. Canadian Screen Week is getting down to business, handing out 50 awards last night in Toronto, honoring news and sports, documentary, lifestyle, and reality in digital media. Terry Hart was there to help highlight our homegrown entertainment industry.
Canada contains the word can, and this is such a can-do country. This is such a can-do industry. People want to create really good broadcasting output.
Remember, Entertainment City has you covered for all of the CSA festivities this week, leading up to the big awards show on Sunday. We'll have red carpet coverage from that on Monday. And as always, remember to get your entertainment news here first in the morning and anytime on Twitter @NCity.